Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I set up a lot of messenger ads and lead ads for all types of local small businesses. However, every now and again, we need a conversion campaign. And these are campaigns that generate better quality leads, but the leads are also a little bit more expensive. Now, conversion campaigns also require a little bit more technical know-how in order to be set up properly. And I'm going to walk you through how to do this in this video. The other thing that you're going to want to do is stick around to the end, because I'm going to show you the exact same process that we use to have this system automatically pre-qualify, handle the leads, and book them on your calendar so that you don't have to deal with tire kickers. The very first thing that you need with conversion campaigns is that you are going to need to have a dedicated website or a landing page. You're going to also need to have a custom conversion created so that we know exactly how many people go to the page and how many of those become leads. Now, this is what my landing page looks like for this example. I'm going to be running an ad for a carpet cleaning company. The offer is going to be 3 rooms for $150. When somebody lands on this page from the Facebook ad, they're going to click here. They're going to give us the details that we need in order for them to become a lead. And then they're going to get redirected to this thank you page, where at this point, we are going to either ask them to contact us or book an appointment on our calendar, and our system will automatically follow up with them so that we don't miss any of the opportunities that we just paid for. Our starting point is the Facebook Ads Manager. So the next thing that needs to happen is I have to install a Facebook pixel and I have to have a custom conversion. So from Facebook Ads Manager, on the left-hand pane, you're going to see a hamburger menu that says All Tools. I'm going to click on All Tools and it's going to open up a sub menu. From here, what I'm going to be doing is clicking on Events Manager. This is going to bring us to the section of Facebook that houses our pixel, and then from here we can also create a custom conversion. Okay, so one thing that I'm going to do here is from the left hand side, I'm going to click on this section that says Data Sources, and this is going to be where my Facebook pixel is. It's going to look exactly like this. Once you find your Facebook pixel, you're going to go to the right hand side and click on Manage Integrations, click on Manage Again, and add to another website. Now, for me, in this example, I'm just going to click Install Code manually, and it's just going to give me a code here to copy and paste. From here, I'm going to go to the back end of my landing page, software, whatever I'm using, and I'm just going to edit this here under Settings, and I'm going to paste that pixel code right here in the heading section of my landing page. This is all done through HighLevel, so it's very easy. Everything it stays in one spot. The next thing that I'm going to do is create a custom conversion. From the same screen, you're going to come down to the area that says Custom Conversions. And I've already got a conversion already set up. This one's called Carpet Leads. But in order to create a new one, basically you want to click Create Custom Conversion, and you want to highlight the pixel that you already installed on your landing page. Now, you cannot create a custom conversion unless you have a pixel set up first, and so you're going to want to choose that pixel. Next, I'm just going to choose, all URL traffic, and I'm going to tell it which URL. Now, this is the important part, okay? Because what we want is people who get to this thank you page to be the people who that conversion clocks, basically the ones that are registered, because if they make it to this step, that means they've already become a lead. It's the only possible way they can get here. So what I do is I copy this URL from the very top, and then I go back to my Events Manager and I paste it in here and give this a name and hit Create. Now, when you visit that landing page, you're going to get this little green dot here that shows you that the conversion campaign is active. So now we have a landing page, our pixel installed, and a custom conversion. We're going to go ahead and build the ad. From the Ads Manager, click on Create New. And in the previous videos that I put on this channel, we're typically dealing with on-platform conversions, like I said, messenger ads and lead ads, and the objective is a little bit different. But for a conversion campaign, you want to choose the sales objective. That is the objective that you want to choose. Click on Sales and then click Continue. What will happen here is that Facebook is actually building out the structure of your ad. You have a campaign, an ad set, and the ad level. At the campaign level, we are just going to declare some things like our budget that we want, and if we want advanced campaign optimization. So in our case, we're going to shut this off right now. So come down here to the advanced budgeting section and just shut that off. We're going to set that up in another section of Facebook. One more thing that you want here is just label this something that actually makes sense to you. So once you click on this, you're going to go to the ad set level, or the section that says new sales ad set. And this is where we're going to be creating our targeting. We're going to be creating our destination and verifying a few things, including our budget. Very first thing is going to be conversion. Where do you want this conversion to happen? Or where do you want the leads to become a lead? Since we have a website already set up, we are going to choose a website here. Scroll down a little bit and you're going to see performance goals and pixel. Now for performance goals, leave it alone. We want maximum number. But for pixel, we just want to highlight this and choose the pixel that we have set up already, the one that we installed on our landing page. Now it's going to ask us if we have a conversion event, and this is where the custom conversion event comes into play. You're going to have to choose the event that you set up. In my case, it's going to be carpet leads, and that's how the system knows which landing page to track and how to identify whether somebody becomes a lead or not if they visit that landing page. Next, you're going to scroll down and you're going to pick your budget. I get a lot of questions on budget. Your budget is your budget, okay? There's a way to identify budget by looking at your close rate, your KPIs, and a bunch of other metrics. But start with whatever you've got available. 20, 30 bucks a day, something like that is perfect, I think, for carpet. So just pick accordingly and then grow from there as the leads start to come in and as the ads start to perform. Next section is going to be the audience section, okay? You're going to want to click on locations and click edit. Now, these are new locations that aren't available anymore that used to be available with Facebook. So now everyone that you reach on Facebook, it's either going to fall into this category. People living or recently in a location. You can no longer specify just people living in a certain location. That's not a big deal because our ad copy is really doing most of the heavy lifting for us. So what you want to do here is click on the section that says United States and choose your service area. So in my example, the carpet cleaning company that I'm using as an example is going to be in Charlotte. So I'm going to be running ads in Charlotte. Next is going to be age. Choose the proper age of your ideal customers. Typically 18-year-olds are not going to be buying carpet cleaning services from you, so make sure you pick accordingly. Now let's look at gender here. This is going to be either male or female. Again, you have to go back and look at your data. Let's say that 90% of your previous customer base is female, then choose female. If 90% of it is male, then choose male. But if it's about an even split, you want to just leave both of them alone, and you want the algorithm to actually do its job. Let's look at detailed targeting now. This is something super important for you guys to understand. I usually get a lot of angry comments from people about detailed targeting because I don't go into depth and I don't break it down however they feel fit. Here's the thing, detailed targeting doesn't really matter as much. Your ad copy is going to do the heavy lifting. Targeting starts at the ad copy level, especially when you're running ads for local service businesses. Okay, you don't need to say people who drive Teslas, who own cats, who also owns a Shorky and likes to, visit baseball games and only eats blue snow cones. That's just going to be impossible. You're assuming that you're smarter than Facebook, and that's just simply not the case. Facebook knows where you are, it knows about your habits, it knows where you're gonna go next, and it knows what interest you're in. All we really need to do is have a solid offer, and that's going to be about 80% of the heavy lifting. So detailed targeting, I typically leave it alone, especially if I'm targeting a specific service area. The next thing is you're going to want to come down to placements, and you're going to want to choose the appropriate placements that you want your ads to run in. I typically do manual placements and just kind of go through this list and make sure that I have the best possible placements for my ad and for my budget to optimize. Now, with that being said, there's some things that you have to take into consideration here. If you don't have an Instagram account, then guess what? Do not run Instagram ads. Don't check it in here because you're still going to pay for those ads on Instagram, even though you're not going to get the performance that you want out of that. Okay, so go through here and set up your ads however you want them to be set up according to your ideal situation. Next, you're going to go to the new sales ad section. This is where we're going to be creating our ad and choosing the image and the ad copy, basically our offer that we want. Very first thing is, of course, name this something that actually makes sense to you. Then the option that says manual upload should be selected. That's the one you want to leave. And under ad format, we want to select single image or video. Obviously, you can test whatever you want in here, but I'm just showing you what we set up for our clients and what we've had success with in the past. Now we're going to go in here to the Add Creative section, and we're going to select an image that we want to use for our ad copy. So I've got a bunch of images from my library in here, but if I didn't have images because it's my first time running ads, basically I'm just going to click upload, choose from my desktop, and use the image that I want in there. All right, so once I have my image selected in here, you're going to see the ad start taking place on the right hand side there. All right, I'm going to scroll down here where it says primary text. This is where you're going to add your offer. Okay, so once you plug in your ad copy and your headline in here, just scroll down to the section that says destination, and this is going to be the URL to your landing page. This is going to be the first page people go to. So head on over to your website, copy the page URL. Once that's done, you have a couple of options of adding a button. You can add a call button, a WhatsApp button, or no button at all. Typically, I do not include a button just because of the behavior of people on the platform. Most people who are on Facebook and Instagram aren't going to go ahead and call right away. Our experience has been that they usually go to the website, they fill a form, and then we interact with them afterwards. All right, so once this is done, the very last thing that you need to do is publish this. You're going to click publish on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. This is then going to go to Facebook, and Facebook is going to approve it, go through the approval process, make sure that you're not breaking any terms of service, and that your ad is following the proper advertising guidelines. And usually within a few hours, we see this ad go live. Now, what I'm about to show you is the exact same lead handling process that we set up for most of our clients. Now, what happens after the lead comes in is really a crucial part of this entire operation for it to work. This is how we're able to close 20 to 30% more leads than typically anybody else out there. The reason for that is because we're using this tool called HighLevel to import all of our leads into this tool and have this automated system set up to follow up with us with the leads instantly and then book them on our scheduling calendar. Most small businesses are busy business owners on job sites doing marketing and doing everything else. By the time you get back to the lead's already gone if you can't get to them instantly. So what happens is when somebody fills out this form right here and they get to the thank you page, all those leads are funneled into the CRM system. Okay, as soon as a lead comes in, the system then fires notifications. Okay, it instantly texts the lead back, it instantly sends an email to the lead, and it notifies you and your sales team that you have a new lead and passes on all the lead details. That could be name, phone number, and any other information that that lead has. The other thing that it does is it waits a little bit and it sends a voicemail drop to that lead from your company. So it could be something like, hey, thank you for inquiring about our cleaning services. This is Mike from Mike's Carpet Cleaning. We are going to follow up with a text to see when is a good time to get you on the calendar kind of deal, right? The leads then get put into this pipeline where they become a lead, and then they can move from one stage to the next, from quoted to the job booked, and even review notification. But what's really cool about this entire system is that we have connected this with artificial intelligence so that it has a human-like conversation to follow up with your leads. We instantly reach out to them through text message, and then our ChatGPT bot takes over, and it's very human-like. We train this bot on your specific business. We give it hours of operation. We give it a persona. We tell it exactly how you want the leads to be handled, conversations that people may have with you, how to handle pricing, how to pass along the conversation to a human. And it has this seamlessly happening in the background 24 hours a day. This allows us to handle those leads instantly, avoid the tire kicker because the bot's going to filter and pre-qualify those people who are serious, not serious. It's going to also pre-qualify those who are ready to go now versus those who might be ready to go in a month or 2 months, and put them in a different stage of the follow-up sequence while you continue to do the day-to-day operations of your business. Your calendar is getting filled and everything is working in unison. Now, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them in the description. If you're a local home service business in the United States and you've been doing business for quite some time and you're looking for somebody to handle your Facebook ads, there's a link in the description of this video. It's going to take you to a demo page that shows you what our entire process looks like. And if that makes sense to you, you can go ahead and book a conversation with us over the phone to see if we're the right fit for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.